I feel like this music is a little too slow for me. Like, we want peacefulness, but like we're not trying to go to sleep in the process. So let me just make sure I get the music going.
Upon opening the book,
And
something shifted.
today, you guys can already tell what I'm painting. I'm actually trying to redeem myself from what happened yesterday. If you were in the live or if you've seen the live recap, then you know we struggled a lot yesterday. Yesterday was a struggle. And I'm going to show you guys, actually. While we're waiting for people to get in the live, we'll give it like 5 minutes. So let's show, because I love to show all the progress we've made so far in this challenge. Today, we are on day, oh my God, why do I always forget? 15? Yay, I actually forgot to write that yesterday. So let me, if I have a pen nearby, which I typically always do, it's always when you're like, okay, let me get started, is when all of your supplies are just gone. So yeah, I like to sign them, sign and date them. What is today? 16th. It's yesterday. All right. So before I show you, oh, you've already seen it. It's fine. Let's go through them all again. I'm really satisfied with how the challenge is going so far. I really do enjoy it. I'm kind of getting outside my comfort zone, doing different things I typically would not do. Listen, so far, I would have to say my favorite one is probably this one or this one. Although if you were to go back and look at the live, you're gonna see me like being super hypercritical about this piece in particular, because it just was not looking like the reference at all. But this is what we did yesterday, and I'm just like, what the heck is it? Like, I know I can go back and fix it. Actually, I really don't know. Like I said, like this one humbled me yesterday. It's probably the worst one out of the entire challenge. I'm gonna go through them one more time. I mean, this one's not any better. Like, I really struggled with doing the eagle's eye. This one is not my favorite either. This one is definitely up there. Like, one of my top favorites. Like, I didn't realize how much I really enjoyed painting food items. So I think I'm going to continue doing that. I really do enjoy doing landscapes. This is probably the best one I have so far. One thing I do struggle with is painting clouds. But when it comes down to human anatomy and just painting humans in general, this is my favorite. Like, I'm always going to thrive doing humans, like, all the time. I wanted to incorporate abstraction, but I have yet to do another piece in this category. Hopefully, in the next week, we'll see some more abstraction in the collection. So you're gonna see a reoccurring theme of light, and it's just going to really emphasize the fact of gaining your spark back as a creative. I wanted to try to do animals. This is like an original idea, so I really do appreciate like the concept of it and the symbolism behind it, because a lot of times I feel like this well, and I'm not really consuming anything of substance. Like I said, you're gonna see this recurring theme of a light. This one, actually, I painted sooner than I needed to. And I talk about in the video how a lot of artists' career kind of perishes at the red light, and how easy it is to get stuck here, and how we kind of need to like get the ball rolling and like continue to keep going. But sometimes it's okay to be at the red light. I found myself at the red light for a really long time, but we can't stay at the red light. So this is when I started to go live with you guys. I really struggle so much painting clouds. Like you're gonna see that and you're gonna hear that constantly until that we can like eventually dominate the clouds. So the goal is to become not necessarily one with the clouds, but like, hello, can we just at least be friends? Like I don't really understand the concept of a cloud. And as much as I want to tame them and I want to be able to like, I don't know, emulate a cloud, it's so difficult for me. Like I just don't understand like how to paint clouds. Like of course you can tell that's a sunset, but like is that a cloud? Is that a cloud? This one for sure, my favorite one. I'm just going to up and say it. This is my favorite one throughout the entire collection. Like I said, I didn't expect to really enjoy, look at that. I did not expect to enjoy painting food so much, and I enjoy it. Yeah, yeah. And it's not realistic. None of my art style is, but it's definitely over exaggerated for sure. And if you're new to the live, definitely say hey, like interact with me because we're going to be painting today. And if you plan on staying, I definitely want to hear your thoughts, your ideas. If you have any constructive feedback, that would be super helpful. This one we painted on live like a couple days ago. Was that like last week? I think so. Was it? What's today? Yeah, so we painted this one last week. And if you go back and watch the recap, literally, I was just being so mean to myself about this because it was not looking like the reference photo at all. But I'm starting to learn to just like be okay with that. Like it does not need to look like the reference photo. Like that's okay. We don't need it to. But this one yesterday, oh my gosh. Can anybody even tell what this is? Like seriously, out of the entire challenge, this is my worst one. And I think it's because I was so fixated on like trying to paint the reference photo that like I disregarded the actual spoon that I had right here as a guide. And so I just felt like I should have just focused on the spoon that I actually had instead of like trying to do a reference. And this was the reference, like obviously the reference looks 1,000 times better, but it had a lot of blue tones and I understand why, because like that's how you can like emulate a lot of reflection. But like look at this. What is this? Like what? I'm so ashamed of this. Like, I almost want to throw it out, but it stays. It stays. One thing I'm learning is that not every piece that we do, we're going to be satisfied with, and that's okay. I am going to change this music, and we're going to get started immediately. So, as you can tell, you already know what we're painting today. And let me just get the music going. I should already have this ready in advance. But it's difficult because like I don't understand. Like, can you just listen to whatever you want to listen to in the live, or um is there copyright restrictions? Does anybody know the answer to that? We're just gonna listen to somebody else's live. All right, let's get started. So hopefully this doesn't take us like any much longer than an hour. This is my first time painting a fish. Isn't that crazy? Like a lot of the things that I'm doing in this challenge is like the first time. And I feel a little ashamed of that, honestly, because like what have I been painting beforehand for this to be my first fish that I've ever painted? Like I'm really trying to like grasp that concept. This is my first time painting a fish. Like what? What the heck do you be painting? I be so fixated on just painting humans and people that like I disregard all of the like the other things that matter so much. And this is what this challenge really is about. It's about showing up. It's about being persistent. It's about showing myself that I have the opportunity to do so many other things and not just like one category. And so I really have been appreciating that concept. Like I said, I painted the spoons yesterday, and it's not that I necessarily thought like the spoons were going to be extremely easy to paint. I kind of just assumed that, hey, I haven't really been struggling too much with this challenge with painting objects that I typically would not paint. So like how much harder can a spoon be? But like, girl, can you get on or not? Hello. 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 All right, it's on. Yeah, so I didn't really consider the fact that the spoon, like was going to be the most challenging thing that I've painted thus far in this challenge. And I think there's a lot of reasons to that, but I think just appreciating the simplicity of objects and like not realizing like it's really not that simplistic like at all. Like we're just like, oh yeah, it's just a spoon, but like who decided for it to be silver? Like why does a spoon have a reflection? Like what is the meaning of a spoon? So much more than like just the spoon itself. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, I mean, I didn't want to overthink it or overcomplicate it, but it happened to just end up being that way. And so it literally is the worst painting that I've done. I'm still thinking about it. Obviously, it has scarred me. Like, I don't know if I'll ever try to attempt to paint a spoon or an object that has like a reflection ever again. I really don't think so. I really don't. So yeah, we're getting our stuff set up right now. I'm looking at my paintbrushes and seeing if I neglected any of them from yesterday. So far, they're good. One of them is a little dry, so we're just gonna moisturize that. I shouldn't be using too many paintbrushes today. I average at least like 3 to 4 paintbrushes in a session, and I try to be useful and utilize at least some of the material that I've used the day before. Like this paper towel, like we can use that again today, and we will use it again today. So let's just get started. I am probably not necessarily going to cheat, but as you can see, my palette does not have any orange, and this does not come with the original palette, and that's all right. We're just going to use a little bit. That's going to be super helpful. Like I can already tell like how helpful that is going to be. All right, cool. I think I'm about ready. I think I'm gonna start with his eyes, of which I have no black on my palette, and I need black. So, if you're in this live, thank you for being in the live. If you feel comfortable interacting, I'd highly appreciate that. It's always nice to kind of hear the voices of the audience. If you don't, and you just want to vibe out and you just want to watch me paint, hey, thanks. Thanks for joining. I feel like the generic question is like, where are you from? Where are you joining from? But like, seriously, where are you from? Because the amount of people YouTube shows my videos to, I'm just like, what? India? Hello? I'm in the United States. So this may not be the best time to go live, but like, I feel like it should be. I don't know. I feel like I've seen a mix of success for people who have been doing this for a while now. I do think I have to commit to it like for some time, and eventually my page will grow. Eventually we will have an audience of more individuals, people who are interested in the arts. That's like literally the goal. Yeah. Not anything. I just hope that people go back and watch it. Like, I hope I'm not just doing this for no reason, you know? I really hope that people go back and watch the challenge. Because we started on day 1, guys. We started on day 1, and then here we are on day 15. And I'm just, like, so happy about that. I didn't even think I was gonna, like, finish this challenge at all. And I was gonna have it like remain as a standalone post. Oh, my hair is so annoying. But it's actually kind of nice, like just coming on live and like being able to interact with an audience. Although sometimes we're just an audience of one, and it's like myself, and that's okay. Because it's already like that when I'm just recording the videos for myself and like posting it. So all right, we have the first step down, which I need a skinnier paintbrush. Like, this is okay. Hello, focus. Oh, It can't focus. That sucks. Look at that. Whatever. All right, don't do any much more than that. So yeah, initially I have no colors mixed, but it shouldn't be a problem. It's just gonna be a lot of orange tones. So right now, I guess before I use like the straight up orange, I'm gonna just like scoop some paints over here. And I always end up using way too much red. Let's see. I have the hardest time mixing like a good orange. Obviously, I just used way too much red, but like, what color is this? All right, let's see if we just add some more yellow. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean, seriously, if we're looking at this, oh yeah, I mean, I guess it's not that bad. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. We'll scoop some over here and mix some white in it so we can hopefully make a lighter orange. All right, I'm liking that color. I'm liking that color a lot. There's some like a brown orange. What color do you guys think I should mix with orange to make it turn brown? What color do you guys think would do that? You'll be shocked because I really don't know either. I'm always like winging this thing. Like, what freaking color? Man, maybe if I had a color wheel, but like I still don't really understand. Like, what? How the heck do you mix the color? What happens if I just put some green in it? Oh no. Ooh, see? That's the color. That's the color. The only problem is I'm just not mixing enough of the color, so like it's gonna dry out before I even use it. That's literally somewhat of the color I was going for. What other colors do I need? I need like more of a yellow orange. So what happens if I just use less red? Toom. I need some more yellow. Yeah, so what is everybody doing for the weekend? Does anybody have any plans? What is everybody doing this weekend? I'm always so curious because the weekends I devote for my photography business. So like literally I go out and I take pictures of individuals at events. And so I've been doing that for the past 3 weeks now, 4 weeks, I guess. And it's interesting because I really never know like if it's going to be successful, if it's worthwhile. Like you just really never know. But like I've been meeting the most phenomenal individuals doing it, so it gets me out of the house too, because like as an artist it's so easy to just kind of be so content with your own company, and the next thing you know you're not like interacting with anybody. So that's one thing I really do appreciate, just going outside and being able to converse with people in the community. So that's what I like devote the weekends for. I really want to become so much better at it because like you really don't know. Like one thing for sure you do know is that you're gonna get a whole lot more no's than you do yeses. And so like I made a video about it. I mean, like, I've gotten so many no's, and it's so hard not to take it personal. It's so hard. You're just like, oh, they're rejecting me. And I know it's not my skill set as an artist because a lot of these people don't even like ask to see your work before they're like, oh no. Like they already make a decision in their heads whether or not they're gonna support. And so like I just keep that in mind, and I just try not to overcomplicate things. So I devote the weekends to being a photographer. And I don't know, like, the one thing that I feel like I've always had a difficult thing, like, time doing is see, look, I have this color and I don't want to waste this color. So like, what can I do with this color? Oh, it's like an underbelly color. Yeah. This is an old paint. So like, you see that texture, and it's a heavy body paint. So it's super heavy. Oh, she's heavy. We're gonna make some orange into that, and hopefully a little bit of water will kind of like change the texture of this paint. Oh, this fish is so small. We're mixing so much color for it. Like, chill, chill, girl. Maybe we just focus on making it super detailed. All right, so I'm just gonna scoop some of that color. Now I'm not like interfering with my palette. But yeah, like I was saying, I find it so difficult to add on a new income stream. Like, sometimes it's just like I can focus on one income stream, but then the thought of like adding another one in, I'm just like so freaking stressed out about it. And I'm just like, there's so many things that I can do, but like my capacity to expand is just really not there. I almost feel like maybe being a solo fish, that's where it's at. Like, just monetizing on what you know that you're good at, and like literally going from there. But I don't think that's really been benefiting me though, because you just put too much pressure on just like one thing. And then chum chum chum, let me look at this eye. Like, oh, that helped a lot. Zooming in, yeah, that helped significantly. Now that I'm looking at it, it almost starts with this. Huh. All right. Team, team, team. How's the distance? I think it's good. Let me know if you guys want me to go a little closer. So I'm gonna try to be super detailed with this one. I'm gonna try. The goal is to really redeem ourselves from like what happened yesterday. It was so bad. Like, let's not even talk about it. It's fine. It was so bad. Yesterday was not a good day. Like, I'm gonna talk about it. I tried to paint spoons, and like the spoons were not giving a spoon. And like I came on there and I was like, yeah, like I should be able to paint a spoon. But I've like never painted a spoon. I never painted a fish. I never done these things before. And I just feel like I've been limiting myself as an artist, like significantly a lot. And that kind of sucks to think about. Cause like, why restrict yourself onto like one thing that you can paint? Like, even if you can paint that thing really well, why not try to paint different things, you know? But I've just always been so fixated on painting humans, like human anatomy, and just trying to like do the best that I can there. And like I said, I just feel like, I mean, it's cool and all, but like, can you paint a fish? You know, like, can you paint a fish? And if you can't, why not? Oh, it's because I've just been focused on painting people. Like, oh, like that's lame. It's lame. So that's what this challenge is really about. Like, getting outside my comfort zone, doing different things, conversating with you guys publicly in real time so you guys can like hear my perspective and like see how I navigate a painting publicly. And that hasn't been easy either. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't been doing it for that long, but still, like I'm already looking at this fish and I'm like, dang, this fish is detailed. And using the blue background, I was gonna use an orange one, but I decided maybe blue because the background was blue. I almost feel like I should have used just orange. Yeah, so we have yet to get a comment in here, which is fine. I just know eventually we'll have a good amount of people in these lives. But YouTube is just so random, like what people are going live for over here. Like I'm just so curious to know, like, why are people even watching lives over here? Because like people are doing the most random things. And like, yeah, I feel like I'd have a lot more success going live on TikTok. But that's not like what I want. I really want to be over here. I want to grow my audience over here. I want to find people who are interested in the arts, you know, who are interested in something like this and just kind of want to stay. Like I've been consistent with showing up at a certain time frame. I just noticed that I've probably been putting the wrong time frame on. But I've been trying to show up like Tuesdays and Fridays, or Tuesdays through Fridays. That's probably not the best time to show up. Yo, this has like a little bit more distance. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It's so cool. It's nice when I can like take a second to freaking breathe and be like, okay, this is the color that I want right here. This is a decision I'm making for my fish. First time painting a fish. I'm gonna keep saying that. First time painting a fish. Like, I don't want this to ever be my first time. Ever again. Like, or my last time, you know? I want to paint fish more. I want to go to the fish store. I'm gonna get references on fish. You know, like, what makes a fish tick? Why? Why fish? Why not fish? What if I become like so good at painting fish that like I never want to paint another human again? What if that happens? What if that happens for me? How cool would that be? Seriously, I think that would be so much fun. It's not that I'm tired of painting people. I'm just like tired of painting people. Like, I don't know. I'm never ever going to be a realistic artist. I mean, I can't say that I'm never, ever, ever. But what if I never become that type of artist? What if my work is always just going to be linear? Maybe it's always going to be like this abstraction pop type of art. Is that okay? Is that okay? I have to be okay with it, because as much as I really do try to do something different, I really cannot. I can't do hyper realistic art. And I think it's because I never really gave myself the time frame to do so. Like, it takes a lot of time to be able to achieve it. And so at the rate that I was trying to crank out work, like, I just wasn't giving myself enough time, you know? But like this fish, so far, like I'm vibing out with this fish. Me and this fish are getting to know each other. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. I'm breathing through this. I'm not rushing it. I'm taking time with like the details. I'm already enjoying this fish so much more. So much more than that spoon yesterday, I tell you that much. He has a grumpy look to him, and I don't know why. Like, why are you grumpy? Why are you grumpy, Mr. Fish? What should our fish's name be? Theodore. I kind of like Theodore. Hey, so we still have yet to anybody say hi. Like, what's up? Okay, you guys don't know who I am, and that's fine. Let me reintroduce myself. I am VeeArtise. That is my artist name. That is what I go by. And I am painting a fish. So don't feel intimidated to say, hey, like, maybe you don't like the fish. That's all right. Tell me why you don't like the fish. Maybe you do like the fish. Maybe you like what's going on here. Hey, say hey, please. Somebody say hi to me. Anybody. The first comment we get, I'm gonna be super happy. Maybe we may not get a comment in this live, and that's all right. But look at the freaking fish. It's already looking so good. Oh no, what if I just love painting fish so much? Listen, I'm taking my time with this. I'm breathing, most importantly, through it. First time painting a fish. I'm gonna keep saying that. First time painting a fish. Why? Like, I'm really upset about it. Fish are so beautiful. Animals are beautiful. Why have I been avoiding them all my life as a creator? Okay, I'm gonna need to mix way much more darker paint. It makes me upset. Tune, tune, tune. All right, so the frown is like up here. It's a little bit darker than that. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Did that interfere with my live? All right, I'm sorry for the interruption. Probably gonna get another interruption. Dun, 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 dun. La 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 la. Oop. I need to hurry up and put like the first layers on here because my paint is already starting to dry. That's awesome. What's up, Kendall? We have our first comment. How are you? Look at my fish. I'm so proud of Theodore. I think that's the name that we're gonna go for. Theodore. Look at it. It's so cool. This is my first fish that I've ever painted, and it is and has been a pleasure already. Oh, need some more darkness. Need a little bit of black. Thanks for joining the live. What is that? What is that? Look at the expression on the fish. Like, what is going on? Wow. This is literally one of my favorite paintings. I hope it stays that way. Wow. I'm really enjoying this more than I even considered. He has such a cool expression. right, so I kind of have to do what I did over there. Wow. I really wish more people were in my life. Like, I hope I'm making a good decision by like choosing to go live instead of like doing a standalone post. I really hope that people will go back into these lives and just kind of like watch me paint, although I'm not really talking about anything. I really hope I'm making a good decision by going live and painting with you guys. And although we have 2 people in here, but there's like no interaction, which I understand. But like, who's gonna watch me paint this really cool fish? I am so content with his face. Like, I want to go back in and add some more like orange highlights. Yeah, absolutely. I freaking love it so much. I am in love with this fish. It's very rarely that I get to experience love like this. Usually I'm like, okay, I'll go back on top. It's fine. This time I'm like, one layer, and I think I will be so okay with this one layer. I'm gonna paint fish more often. It may not go this way, you know? Maybe it's just what happens with me and Theodore. It's actually even brighter at the top. It's a lot of a lighter color in this area. We'll just do it like this. I'm gonna need some more of this color. Guys, what if nobody really watches this recap? I'm gonna be so sad. It's just so nice. Like, I really hope somebody goes back and watches it. I feel like I've hit flow state. Like, freaking yes, 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 yes. We are in a flow state, and it feels so good to be here. It feels so good. My confidence level is like on one. I'm just like, yeah, me and this fish are best friends right now. I feel like I'm about to go get a pet fish after this. I'm mixing the colors. Like, I am not having no problems. I'm just breathing through it. I'm enjoying the process. I need more orange, please. somehow like it's like light and airy, and I'm not really sure like how to have like an airbrush effect. Plus I like did my sketch all high and stuff. Like look at the paint. I mean, you can see my pencil scratches all the way up here. I love this fish with like everything in me. Like seriously, I love this fish so much. Let's do the other. I'm running out of paint. That's not going to be great, so I just need to continue. Don't necessarily need to feel rushed, but it's actually a lot darker down here. Brown, 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 brown. Too much water on it. I feel like there's been one person in this live like the whole time. And although you're not interacting, hey, I think you've been in here the whole time. So thanks. Thanks for being in the live. Thanks for seeing this come to life in real time. Thanks for watching me paint my first fish ever. I'm gonna keep saying that because like, wow, I've been missing out. I've been missing out on painting something that would probably bring me so much joy. Just because I've been so fixated on not necessarily the wrong things, but one thing. Okay, I'm getting a little nervous. I just do not want to mess up, but at this point, we're already in a flow state. We're appreciative of this fish. It has grown with us. I'm not even gonna go back on a second layer. Once I get this like finished, I'm so content with the first layer and just like the rawness of it. I love the entire process of painting this fish. I was breathing, I was not like rushing, I was just super content. Um, I really felt confident, which is bizarre because typically that's just not how these paintings go. There's a lot of insecurity, there's a lot of fear, especially painting something that I've never painted before. But this one was like, hey, you don't have to worry about any of that. And so I really appreciate it. That's just like how this is going right now. That's so awesome. We'll just go back in with some more lines. There's like a little bit more light here up here, but I thought I mixed a lighter color. I did not. Wow, just thank you to this fish. Seriously. Like today, this fish wanted to be painted. I wish I didn't have so many pencil markings, but I'm doing my best to try to like cover them. All right, we have one more fin to go. I almost don't even want it to be over. It does have bubbles in this reference photo, but I think I'm gonna leave it just like this. to fun. Seriously. You come in like at the best times, honestly. I could say at the last minute, but like, man, it's like always right on time. Look at this goldfish. This is my first fish I've ever painted. Ever painted. And it was like the most pleasant thing I've probably ever painted. I'm just like, what? Dang. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. You sprung it. Doing what? Or you sprung it? Yeah. Doing what? That's horrible. So sorry to hear, but dang, and you still managed to come in the live to say what's up. That's so sweet. Sorry to hear though. This does not sound like a fun way to start a weekend. What'd you do? You know, like, is it ever that serious? Like, bro, chill. We're just playing football. Like, it's not that deep. Like, this is not even pro ball. Why are you going so ham? So sorry to hear. This is why, like, I don't understand how people play football. Like, play any other sport, please. Consider it. Play an instrument. Please. It's just not worth it. People be out there trying to hurt people for fun. Yeah, I enjoyed everything about this fish. Like, I almost want to go get a pet fish right now. Anything else we want to do? Yeah, see, breakdance is fun. That's awesome. Stick with that. See, like, if you mess up your finger, how are you gonna breakdance? It's just not worth it. And I feel a type of way because I just painted probably one of my favorite thing ever, and it's like, it's not a standalone post. It's not posted as a long form. It's gonna be posted as a live. How many people are gonna go back and see this wonderful masterpiece? Some people are not even gonna see it, and I'm just like, should I be going live or should I just continue to keep posting videos? I don't know. I feel like eventually somebody may go back and be like, oh, okay, cool. I don't even want to do much more to it. Doesn't it look so cool? Like, there's some bubbles in here, but like, we don't even need the bubbles. I mean, I could try to do bubbles. I just feel like, I'm not really a bubble type of person. All right. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of more orange. Although it's really not even necessary, honestly. Well, thanks for joining. I hope you feel better. Really hope you do. Bye. Seriously, there has been one person in here and they stayed the whole time. I just want to say thank you again. If not anybody, you watched this happen. You watched this come to life. We were in it together. Hopefully, next time we get some interaction. It's like I said, it's always nice to kind of have some company. I think I'll just do a little bit more highlights right here. It's really not even necessary, but why not? This was my favorite thing I've painted in a very long time. Some things just end up working, you know? Some things don't, a lot of things don't. But like, this worked for me today. I'm not sure if it was because of my attitude. I'm not sure why this worked out so well, but it just did. And I'm so happy it did. Like I said, very, very, very rarely does things come out this good for me. And I hope more paintings feel like this. I just feel like there's nothing wrong, you know? There's nothing that I can do wrong here. This fin is not the best, but hey. That's all right. I think that's all I needed. All right. Well, why is it kind of blurry? That is the final brush stroke, I think. I think any much more, like I said, I don't think I can ruin it. It's just not necessary. Although there's something here that I'm like, I think it needs a little bit more brown in it. I think. See, even just something like that. Just like the littlest things. It's like, oh, wow, that did it. And this does not look like the reference whatsoever. But like, I'm really proud of that. This was a happy fish. Somebody tell me to stop before I don't, like I said, I really don't think I can ruin it, but like somebody tell me enough is enough. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm really, 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 really proud of myself for this one. It's so nice. It looks better. Looks better in person. That was very pleasant. And let me show you guys my palette. So I did not use much black or green, but mixing green with some of this tan and red is what made this like dark brown. I always find it so interesting how colors just mix. Like what? I used some orange out of the out of the tube, but a lot of it wasn't even necessary. I used a lot of the orange that I mixed on my own. And as you can see, a lot of the paints are dried because that's just how acrylic is. And this is our final piece. This is Theodore, the goldfish. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live. This is actually shorter. Usually it takes me like an additional 30 minutes to like finish. But I am super content. I'm so proud of this fish. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to your girl. But if you didn't, that's all right too. For the person who stayed in this live the whole time, hey, you're a real one. Come join next time. I missed one of the days to go live this week, so I think I may consider making up for it tomorrow. But if not, I typically go live Tuesday through Friday. And yeah, we painted that today. That's so cool. I love it. Thank you guys so much for joining this live. I hope to see you again and have a wonderful weekend. All right, okay, bye.